Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I want to appreciate you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing to this channel. It is a very clear indication after what I have seen from Martha Karwa's Twitter handle. William Ruto is not the one that is controlling the government of the Republic of Kenya. With all fears that he is having towards Raila Odinga's Azimio, this country is being governed by AU Mausa Faki, AUCP Cecil Ramaphosa, SADC News Jumuiya, Antonio Guterres UN, and UN Human Rights. This was what Martha Karwa has just tweeted in her Twitter handle just about 40 minutes ago. Martha Karwa has come out to say that William Samoei Ruto is depending when it comes to his governance from AU chairperson Mausa Faki. At the same time, he is depending towards the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres and also the AUC Paps Cecil Ramaphosa. But I want to say something that is very crucial. In this side, William Ruto is lying to us that no one can threaten him. He is afraid of no one in Azimio la Umoja. Why is it that every now and then your phone is always directed to AU African Union chairperson Mausa Faki and the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres, who was just the other day in this country? This comes after William Ruto has come out to beg this organization to at least beg Raila Amolo Odinga to leave him alone to at least govern the country. At the same time, he wants to govern the country where he is requesting Raila Odinga to give him time. At the same time, President himself is coming out to brag that this Azimio team will know him that he is the chief commander of the Republic of Kenya. Why are you bragging like that? At the same time, you're calling the AU chairperson Mausa Faki and you're calling UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres. It is a clear indication that wewe umeingiza baridi. Na hii baridi ni kwamba William Ruto siye ambaye anaongoza hii nchi. It is different individuals that are leading this country. Where William Ruto is just a conductor. Where the drivers are there to continue stopping the Azimio team, despite of them coming out to tell us that they have strength, they have instrument of powers, they are commander-in-chief, they have the system, they have the resources. They are coming out to beg this organization to at least speak to Raila Amolo Odinga. Now, what is the indication towards this organization that making William Ruto to rule in the country is that without this organization, William Ruto today angekuwa amefukuzwa kitambo, because the force that was coming from Azimio is the force that William Ruto could have not come out to stop. That is a clear indication. He could have not come out to stop such a force that was coming from Azimio la Umoja. So that is something that you must understand. Number two is that William Ruto is afraid of Raila Amolo Odinga's strategies and tactics. Despite of people saying that tutajua hatujui kwamba William Ruto ndiye president. We know he is the president. He announced the other day that he is the commander-in-chief, and we know that he is the commander-in-chief. But why are you afraid? Uoga ni ya nini? Hadi mpaka unapigia viongozi this union chairmanship and secretariat to at least wakutetee. They should come out to beg on your behalf. And I want to tell you, let not anyone come to lie to you that ile kudrop Eden Keynan ndiye ilifanya Azimio wa call of mass action yenye ilikuwa inatakana ifanyike tarehe 4 mwezi wa 5, and that was on Thursday. Something that made the Raila Odinga's team to call off the mass action. This comes after Antonio Guterres, who is the UN General Secretary, had met with this leadership of Azimio in Muthaiga. And this was after there was a certain motorcade that was seen where police was chasing the motorcade of Edwin Sifuna, but yet the Azimio team was busy meeting the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres. So this was out of confidence. We saw it happening the other day on Thursday. So after wamemeet Antonio Guterres, ndio walikuja wakatuambia kwamba ati vile Azimio ni Kenya Kwanza wamekubali kutoa Eden Keynan because they complained that Eden Keynan was in the team of Azimio and he is still in the Jubilee, despite of him coming out to support the Kenya Kwanza government. But in real sense, ladies and gentlemen, this comes after the Azimio had met the Antonio Guterres. Then after that, Antonio Guterres made an effort that William Ruto called for. So it is just like William Ruto depends towards the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres, the AU Chairman Mausa Faki, the AUC PAPS Cecil Ramaphosa, the CADC News at Jumuiya, and then at UN Human Rights. This is how William Ruto is ruling his government. And without this, William Ruto alone is nothing. I'm telling you the truth. It is just these forces that is trying to talk with Raila Amolo Odinga's team Azimio. That is why every now and then they have been coming out to at least respect the call and request. Because again, you must understand that when a country wanataka kugawana, for example, like South Sudan and North Sudan, the UN ndio inakuanga mandated to decide that. Now then they came out, they declare that hii nchi itakuwa hivi na hivi. So it is not just the way you can see Raila Odinga anaweza kuja atangaze sasa sisi tunakuwa na the Republic of Kenya as a country. Then we are having the UDA Limited Company led by William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua. Huwa haiamuliwi hivyo. It is a decision that is made by people above, outside Africa. And they are the one wanakujama wana decide sasa hii maneno imetushinda, wacha tugawane. And that is why Raila Odinga again is respecting those organizations and unions, so that in any case is going to raise his issues, is also going to be respected. Even though he must come out to respect about that, he also must come out to give out his expectations. And his expectations is the issues that he has been raising day in, day out. So without any fear of contradiction, ladies and gentlemen, William Ruto is ruling this country with the help of AU, African Union Chairperson, and others in the African Union, the AU, PAPS, led by Cecil Ramaphosa, then SADC News, led by Jumuiya, then Antonio Guterres, led United Nations, and Human Rights. So that is how William Samoei Ruto is ruling this country. And when I saw this, it was something that already came into my mind. I realized that this was, Martha Karua had already shared something that I was already seeing with William Samoei Ruto, because these people has been always in State House. Yani State House imekuwa ni kama yani ni mkutano. And again we are being told yet other meetings are going to happen in State House as they are strategizing on how to shatter Raila Amolo Odinga's Azimio, at least to give William Ruto time to rule. And how they're going to do that is something that is giving William Ruto a lot of worries. Because at the same time, you're fighting to solve the issues of how to stabilize the economy, how to stabilize your governance. At the same time, you're fighting and struggling on how to cope up with Raila Odinga's force. That is why William Ruto is so worried, and in fact, in an extent that he has reached out this leadership so that he can have an assistance. Or else if of course he is not going to have assistance, but of course he has already have the assistance, then William Ruto is nothing without this organization. So ladies and gentlemen, what are your thoughts? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much. Bye bye.